What's a great way for people to network and to make sure they're making the most of the time they're spending doing it?
Yeah, I think this actually goes back to the career changer story too. I've always, again, I think maybe it's the board game mentality, but when I left the classroom, there was something called TFA Net, and this was before LinkedIn, or LinkedIn was just getting started. And
Mhm.
I went through and I found all the Teach for America alumni that were at companies that I was interested in. And I think I had like 30 or 40 informational interviews with TFA people that were at Facebook and Google and here and there. And I absorbed things like a sponge and I connected with people. And I think that's kind of always been my mentality. And then, like, who are my people? I call them your cheerleaders, right? So, like, the
Mhm.
truth is, we're all bombarded on LinkedIn right now. I get hit up, I can't tell you how much in a day. And it's overwhelming. And I'm not responding to everyone. There are a few people I do respond to, and they're people who resonate with me, right? They're people whose
Mhm.
story is similar to my story, or they're people who are friends with a friend and they said, "Hey, can you just take 5 minutes to talk to this person?"
Mhm.
So you got to think about people as like, who are your cheerleaders? And for me, that kind of falls in a couple of buckets. That's Teach for America alumni. That's people who worked at General Assembly. That's people who lived in Austin and California. That's people who went to UCSB. But I've taken a really, like, I would say, like, inquisitive approach to, like, I wanna meet people, I wanna chat with people, I wanna learn from you, and if we can serve each other, great, but if not, like, this is the connection that hopefully will pan out at some point in our lives. Um, and I go in it trying to think, like, what can I do for them, right? So I do the same thing in business development. Like, the first call I have, I'm not trying to sell, I'm just like, "Tell me about your pain points and how I can help you," and, um
Mhm.
so I think it's about identifying the people who want to support you in your career, doing it in a really authentic way, but still with a direct ask. Because I think the people who just are like, "Can you hop on the phone? Can you help?" I'm like, I don't even know what you're asking me for. Like that.
Right.
Um, but being able to kind of come back, and I just posted about, like, I feel like the people in my network are like Pokemon cards and they all have a different power, right? And I'm like, I go to Charlie when I need a sales leader, and I go to
Yeah.
Christian when I need a finance leader. And so I think if you think of people as people who want to help you and you help them as well, it all starts to kind of snowball from there.